Brand new Seven Witches right here on your classic metal show from the Way of the Wicked. It is the World Without Men. And we want to thank our good friend Jack Frost, whom we haven't spoken with in so many years. I feel bad that it's been that long since we've actually had an opportunity to talk to Jack.
Dude, isn't that crazy? That I mean, it's been all the way back to, I think, like 2008.
Has it been that long?
Well, I left in 2009, beginning.
Yeah, it could have been during 2009, but it's been a long time. It's been 6 years at least.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Wow. Well, I feel bad about that because we've always had a good relationship with Jack. I know there was a little bit of strained relationship there when he went off on Dan Lorenzo on the show, and it got picked up all over the music media. And then he sort of like blamed us for it, like it was our fault.
Yeah, well, it was nice of you to revive that tonight at the start of the show.
Well, I mean, that is a classic clip from the show.
Sure it is.
Because it was unprovoked.
Yeah, because you could hear in the question. I was asking something about something totally different, and he just went there.
Yeah, he just used our show for a sounding board to get that off his chest, and then when it did hit the mainstream music media, it was just like, "Oh, dude, why'd you play that?" It's like, you said it.
Yeah, in the words of Adrian Vandenberg, the shit hit the fan.
Exactly. So he was kind of a little leery of us for a little while,
right?
And then we had him on for the what was it? What's it called? Utopia.
Maybe. I don't know. They're all the same.
And then we haven't talked to him since.
Yeah. I love Jack.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Love him. I'd be honest. I can't tell one album from the other, but I love them all, man. They're just straight up power metal. It's good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, well, speaking of people with great releases, we talked about this a little bit at the top of the show that you had an opportunity to go see Armored Saint last night, and you hung out with some people that you don't often see,
right?
And you got the skinny on some people that have sort of like disappeared.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Okay,
while I was out at the Armored Saint show. I'll go through them point by point. The first thing I learned was that when you were out, when were you out? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
When you were out 2 weeks ago, I wasn't supposed to have called John to sit in as my co-host.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was supposed to have called Jackal.
That's what you learned?
I learned that. Jackal told me. He's like, I thought you were going to call me, dude.
Okay. All right.
He's like, I thought you were going to call me to come and fill the shoes, man. And I had to tell him the whole story about how the last time when Steffi was here, I wouldn't let John be here.
Right, exactly.
And believe me, Jackal would have hated it because I had this room like 1,000 degrees, which John is still fucking pissed. I think he's still sweating from how hot it was in this room.
And what was the impetus behind that? You were just doing that purposely, or that's how hot you like the thing?
That's how I like it when I'm doing the show, honestly. Dude, I like it's so dumb how I do the show, and it's probably superstition or OCD or whatever you want to call it, but I don't like it when I get comfortable. If I get comfortable doing the show, that's when you get the 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm falling asleep shit.
I gotcha.
Because I get too comfortable. And, when it's really hot outside, I don't want to cool it down. I don't want a fan. I don't want an air conditioner, nothing. I want it to be fucking scalding to where I'm really uncomfortable, to where I'm just ready to rage. And that was kind of where I was at with it. I was like, fuck it. Let's just go with that and see what happens.
Okay.
And I do that, I do that when John's not here too. It's not like it's new. The only time I actually bring the temperature to a real temperature is when you're here, because I know you'll just be like, fuck this. We're not doing the show.
Right.
But when I'm in total control, I'm just like, fuck it. It's going to be the way I want to do it.
Right.
So, so that's why. But yeah, Jackal felt like I slighted him, I guess.
He's been slighted.
He has been slighted a little bit.
God damn it.
But I told Jack on the next one that we do, he can sit in.
All right.
So he'll come in and bring his metal acumen to the table, so to speak.
All right. Well, we got a phone call here.
All right.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hail and kill. What's up, fuckies? It's John.
Hey, what's up, John?
Not too much. Dude, Neely, that room it was horrible. I'm not kidding. It was beautiful outside. It's like 68, 70 degrees. I'm walking up his driveway to do the show. I'm like, man, this is really comfortable. I walk in the house. It was like a goddamn oven. I'm like, what are you doing?
And I'm like, did Chris say welcome to hell?
He did. And he's going, well, dude, I just can't be comfortable. I can't be comfortable. I'm like, well, you're fucking successful. This is miserable. It was like, I know I'm a fat dude, so I sweat, but Jesus, it was like 5 minutes, and I was sweating like a whore in church, man. It was horrible. I'm like, can you at least open a door or something? He's like, no, because I can't do a good show unless it's really hot in here. I'm like, so the almighty Chris Aiken persona is based on 175-degree temperature in the room? What the fuck? It was horrible.
Well, it's fire and brimstone, my friend. He preaches the word of metal.
Well, he does a damn good job of it. I swear to God, I wanted to go like up the street and get like a dozen eggs and just throw them on the computer just because they'd be frying, dude. I could have cooked in there. It was horrid. Honestly.
Well, somehow you made it through, and you were able to actually do a decent show.
Yeah, well, you know, I also stayed sober for it. I think I lost like 15 pounds, and you know, so you know, I lost weight and stayed sober. So there it was, you know. But God, if you next time you come to his place, whatever you do, make sure that he does not do that to you. It is unbearable.
Oh, I won't do it to him, John. Just you.
Fuck you.
I didn't do it to Steffi either. When Stephanie when she did the show, and she did it in the summer, I made sure the room was the right temperature. It was just you.
I can't ask her right now. She's drunk and passed out in the back seat. I'm still up, though.
Very nice.
Mikey's still up.
Of course he is.
Drinking beer in the car.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Neely, have you ever met our buddy Mikey?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No. Well,
we did at the birthday party that I don't remember.
I've met so many people. I can't keep track of everybody.
Right. Well, Mikey's busy drinking beer on our drive home, so it's quite an adventurous ride so far.
And strangely enough, you're tuned into us.
Hey, you know what, Neely? Ask Aiken. I always play in Lima with the band every Saturday, pretty much, and I always tune in. I'm always listening. It's usually a lot later than this, but yeah, I listen on the way home, man. You know.
Well, it's the only good thing to listen to anyway.
Well, you got right. Goddamn straight. It's either that or that horrid coast to coast bullshit. So you know. I don't know if that's really a compliment saying you're more interesting than coast to coast, but you know. Yeah.
All right, John.
All right.
Well, drive safe. Don't wreck the car. I mean, I don't want you to damage that pussy in the back seat.
Yeah, good point. Good point. All right, dude. Well, hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Good job. Yeah.
There you go.
There goes your friends.
Just driving drunk from Lima to Binkley.
It's not even 11 o'clock Eastern time yet, and they're already driving back.
Yeah, well, they played their gig, and he played his gig, and he's out.
Okay. What time does the gig start?
Probably 9 to 10 or something.
Oh, okay. All right. Lima.
9 to 10, and you come back. He's got to be back for the opening day tomorrow, dude.